All right, it's week 14 of the NFL football season. Holy shit. That's insane. It's been a wild one. It's been a wild one. My Packers have been kind of a roller coaster. They started off good, they sucked, and now they're back to being good. So we're, Jordan Love. Yeah. Playoffs, seventh seed. There you go, sneaking right in, right behind your Vikings there.
They're not gonna happen.
Okay. All right. It's been a wild one. Lots of quarterbacks out. Aaron Rodgers is defying science, and he's probably going to play a game against Washington.
You said he was going to play last week.
I did. Oh, okay. I guess I did.
Yeah, you were jumping 50 feet in the air and saying he was gonna.
Yeah. Well, it'd be nice if he did, but I don't know. I don't think they should start him at all. I don't see what he gains from starting. Don't want to.
Yeah, they're not making the playoffs.
Yeah, wouldn't that be crazy? He gets hurt. Ooh, Mountain Dew game fuel. Excellent. Yeah, it's been a wild one.
Yeah. Well,
Well, the game's all here tonight.
Yeah.
Season 3 game. Still waiting for you to join.
Who's you?
Anybody.
Anybody that watches this show are like 6 to 10 viewers.
Yeah, this is a community show.
Well, before we talk about the Final Four and all the bowl games, there's one more game of college football this Saturday. Army and Navy on CBS. The classic matchup for the Governor's Cup. Or presidential trophy, excuse me.
Yeah. It's not the National Guard playing.
Yeah. But how about those Iowa State Cyclones? They're going bowling.
Hells yeah.
Yeah.
Memphis bowl against Memphis.
Yep. I would love.
Didn't she just play there?
We love playing in Memphis. All right, they love putting us there.
It's a rivalry game
because we're like one of the only teams our fans will pay to go to Memphis. So they shove us there. Yep. But yeah, I don't know. It's goofy that Memphis plays in Memphis, but whatever. We'll crush them.
And Iowa against Tennessee in the Cheez-It Bowl.
Yeah, let's see if Iowa can score points.
I doubt it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, answer me this. Iowa is playing Tennessee, who's ranked 17 and 21.
Mm-hmm.
But LSU is ranked, and they're playing unranked Wisconsin.
Yeah, Tennessee, I think, had a higher conference.
Mm-hmm.
Why isn't Iowa playing LSU?
Why? Because Tennessee finished higher in the SEC, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure, though, but I think that's...
Yeah, I think that's right.
The bowl games need to be more...
More what?
More, but all I care about is the Final Four.
Yeah.
So last year.
And then next year, we only get to care about the Final 12.
Should Florida State...
The less bowl games, the better the sport would be. That's my opinion. Hot take. I know a lot of people hate it, but I don't care about a lot of these bowl games. So.
Should Florida State fan be sour?
No.
Yeah, they should.
Nope. You're not the best team. I know you're undefeated, but you're not one of the 4 best teams. Sorry.
It's because of the SEC.
No. The SEC is a better conference. Sorry.
Okay, does Georgia whoop Florida State in the Orange Bowl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Georgia could be any of the Final Four teams, even Alabama again. So
I agree.
Yep.
I agree, but I didn't have Georgia in my Final Four, and I was right on them.
Who did you pay off for that one?
Let me see. But yeah, some of the bowl games are going to be one-sided, like the the Fiesta Bowl. Oregon's gonna kill Liberty.
Yeah.
LSU's gonna kill Wisconsin.
Wisconsin's awful.
The Chick-fil-A Bowl will be good. Maryland and Penn State. Or excuse me, Ole Miss and Penn State. That'll be a good one.
Yeah.
The Alamo Bowl, Arizona, Oklahoma. Where was it? I gotta find it here. We talked about it last week. The Pop-Tart Bowl.
I love Pop Tarts.
Where
Underrated or overrated.
the Pop-Tart Bowl is I can't find it.
Yeah.
Is that her
Oh.
other name?
North Carolina State and Kansas State.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Will we get a former Big 12 rivals in the Cotton Bowl playing against each other? Missouri and Ohio State. Oh no, sorry, not former. I was thinking for Texas for some reason. Former Big 12 or the Missouri coming to play in the Cotton Bowl against Ohio State. So that'll be a good game.
All right, Final Four. Who wins? Michigan or Alabama?
Alabama. I'm gonna go upset. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I think they're a slight underdog, but yeah, I'm gonna go Alabama wins. By like 4. So I don't know. I just think they're playing really well right now. So that Georgia win was pretty impressive. So Saban's got his boys kicking again. Just kind of depends on how well the Michigan offense is going to do against that Bama defense. They kind of struggled against Iowa a little bit. They needed some turnovers and stuff to get them points rolling, but I think Bama's going to take it.
I mean, to be
I'll
fair,
take.
what?
Go ahead, Nate.
I said to be fair, I feel like Iowa has such an elite defense. I mean, all they needed is they have an elite
I
defense.
know.
They
What are they talking about? Why?
Because they have an elite defense against Michigan. They have an elite defense, right? And Michigan struggled, but
They still gave up 26 points to Michigan.
yeah, but I mean, Iowa it got turned over
That's
on
true. I know they got
30-yard line. I mean,
yeah.
so I don't know. I don't know. I was thinking Alabama, but I don't know. It'd be nice. I think it'd be nice to see Michigan win. So I'm gonna go Michigan by 3 points.
I'm also taking Michigan. It'll be close, but the more Harbaugh wins, maybe he'll leave Michigan. So yeah.
Michigan, man, and Texas over Washington.
Yeah, I think everyone's kind of picking Texas over Washington. Should be the smart money. Texas by 10 over Washington.
Yeah, Texas.
Yep, Texas as well.
Yeah, hook 'em. Horn down. Have fun in the SEC, Texas.
Boo.
No.
All right, and then NFL. That's what we do here.
What about the Heisman? What do you got for the winner? That's this weekend.
Heisman, I got Michael Penix.
Yeah, probably. Penix. It was kind of like whoever won that Washington Oregon game was going to win the Heisman. Kind of felt like. So yeah, I'll go Penix Jr. as well.
I don't got the slightest clue.
Cam.
Yeah, Penix.
All right, NFL. Every team plays this week except for 2 teams. Just get it over with. Washington and the Cardinals. Okay, we're done talking about them.
What? I had a whole half an hour breakdown of Cardinals.
All right, let's hear it. I don't care.
I'm
We
just
got all
kidding.
time.
Oh, sorry, we don't have that anymore. I got cut.
This is the last
It's
bye.
also
Yeah.
it's also the last week for the regular season of fantasy football in
Yep.
most leagues.
I feel like we got
All
one,
right.
don't we?
What's that?
What?
We have one more weekend in our fantasy league, don't we, before playoffs? Or is this
No,
the
this
last,
is the last one.
one?
Mhm.
Yeah. I gotta win and get in. That's my destiny. Win and I'm in. I'm on the
All
bubble.
right. Thursday night football. We get to predict the Thursday night football game because we're filming on a Wednesday night.
Bro, finally. Jeez.
Football.
No,
Who's watching? Who's watching? Raise your
Nobody.
hand.
I will be,
Oh,
but
I will
only
be.
because I'll be
Tim.
I'll be
Tim's all
gambling.
about this game. Tim's all about this game.
I'll be gambling on it.
The
take the under.
Patriots
Take the under, boys. Take the
The
under.
in Pittsburgh.
Hammer the under. This is an awful game. The Steelers without Pickett, not good. Patriots are awful. But I think it's in Pittsburgh, and the Patriots are just a little bit worse than the Steelers without Kenny Pickett. I'm gonna go with the Steelers win this one at home. I'm not sure what the line is. I haven't looked yet, but I'm gonna say they win by 6 at home. But hammer that under. This is gonna be a low scoring game. Couple field goals, a lot of 3 and outs. It's gonna be silly. If Steelers can get their running game going, that's about their path to victory. So we're gonna go with a 12-6 game, all field goals. Let's go.
I think I'm going to take. Oh gosh, I think New England's finally due for a win, just to get Belichick even boiling even more. I don't know. Who's the quarterback doesn't really matter for New England. Trubisky is awful. But
He's
yeah, it's
still
gonna come down
better
to
than
run game
anything
for
New England
Steelers.
has.
If New England can play some defense and keep it within 3, I mean, they couldn't even score last week. But yeah, I'll take New England on the fly.
I'm gonna take the Steelers. I've got no. I mean, who's starting for New England?
Probably
Is it
Zappy again? I don't know.
Bill Belichick.
Go
Bill
Belichick.
Belichick's gonna suit up.
Hey,
He's like, I'll show these guys how it's supposed to be done.
I want to play quarterback this week, and we'll see where it goes.
I'm gonna take the Steelers by 3. It's gonna be an ugly game.
Steelers 17-3, and they're a 6-point favorite.
Yeah.
And the over/under is 30.
Yeah, hammer the under, boys. It's gonna be an ugly
Yeah.
game.
Patriots probably won't win another game this year, but they will beat the Jets again.
Probably.
But that's coming from Ronnie Harrison, who hates the Jets.
Yeah.
All right. Sunday at noon. Our first game is let's go with the Jaguars and the Browns. But how about those Packers?
Yeah, how about those Packers?
What game are we talking about? We're gonna switch to Packers.
Well, this is what Nate does.
What about-
About my Green Bay Packers.
Damn, I want to talk about backup quarterbacks in this Jacksonville Cleveland game.
Let's talk about the backup quarterback.
We have Beat Hard versus Joe Flacco, the quarterback duel we've all been waiting for all of our lives. Everything we've ever done has led up to this moment in time where we get to watch CJ Beat Hard square off against old man Joe Flacco, who they picked up off the street a couple weeks ago. He was dog walking. That's what I heard. That was his business. This is gonna be an ugly game. But Jacksonville's still got weapons. Beat Hard can get it to him. Flacco looked pretty unimpressive outside of that one throw to a wide open guy for a touchdown last weekend. Cleveland's defense still pretty good though. Jacksonville's is like, but I'm gonna say Jacksonville pulls this one out, but it's gonna be pretty close, fairly lowish scoring. I'm gonna say 2019, 1 point victory for old Jacksonville Jaguars in the Beat Hard Flacco Bowl.
Is Joe Flacco starting? I thought he got put to the
Oh,
practice
dang
squad.
it. I don't know. I didn't see that news. If he's not, then that sucks. And then I don't change it, my opinion, because nobody else is.
Was on graphics today.
Look at that. Everybody's losing their minds over that pack.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, dude, look at Joe Flacco looking good, even though they lost. But, well, they should have beat the Rams, they said, and I disagree. Rams owned them.
Yeah.
But they
I
still
mean,
said, well, Joe Flacco looking good out there. And they
he
said,
threw
well,
one. He threw one nice ball. Threw a lot of
I said,
good.
well, the Rams beat them.
Yeah.
And they said, well, Joe Flacco looking good out there.
The Rams defense is pretty horrible.
It's a non-everlasting cycle.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, continue.
Yeah. Go.
I CJ, the old backup, gets another stud after doing pretty horrible with the 49ers many years ago. But I think Jacksonville still has better weapons. Cleveland's got the defense, but their defense is pretty well hampered. They really didn't get much of a stop against the Rams this past weekend. So I'll take Jacksonville this week.
Yeah, I've got Jacksonville by 7.
Oh, okay.
That's you. That's you, Will. That's your cue to make a pick.
Yeah, I don't know if he was done. But here we go, Brownies. Here we go. Woof, woof. The Browns with Joe Flacco, the second best quarterback in Browns history, who's only played one game, will beat the Jacksonville Kitties 17-3 in Cleveland.
3.
Yeah, CJ Beat Hard is not that great.
Beat Hard. Yeah, but he's
Not sure why he's even in the NFL. I mean, he was decent in Iowa, but not that good in the pros.
all right. He'll do all
But
right.
yeah, the Browns are home.
He let him on that comeback field goal. They lost in overtime, but
Yeah,
they got weapons. They'll
but
figure it out.
The Bengals were trying to lose, but they just couldn't.
Yep. This
Yeah.
Bengals is good.
All right, next noon game is the very surprising Indianapolis Colts, besides Pat McAfee,
Yeah.
against the Bengals in Cincinnati.
Oh yeah. My Bengals looking for another big win this week. I think this is gonna be another high scoring game. So it's kind of like last week. Cincinnati's defense isn't the greatest. But they got a lot of weapons. If Jake Browning can get it to them, they can score. And he did last week. Colts defense is not good. He should be able to continue doing that, especially when they're at home here. I'm gonna go a barn burner. I'm gonna pick my Bengals to win again. And my boys on my fantasy team to score another gajillion points. And they're gonna win by 6 points against the old Colts at home.
The Colts kind of came with that clutch overtime touchdown Pittman caught. Great game. Minshew's really playing very well in the stead for Richardson. But Bengals finally figured out how to play Browning after a couple attempts of not knowing what to do. This is a toss-up to me, but I think the Colts might be better, but I just don't know if Browning can continue that success. So I'll take Bengals.
We got the Colts by 10. They're gonna do it.
I'm gonna go Bengals by touchdown. I think it's kind of a boring game. I probably won't be watching it much. That's all I got to say.
Dollars are gonna be flying on this game.
Okay, sounds good. All right, next nooner is a divisional rivalry. The NFC South is up for grabs, and this game could determine it going into the last month of the season. The Buccaneers at the Falcons.
Buccaneers, the Falcons. NFC South is by far, I think, it's the worst division in football. I think we can all agree with that, right? I'm not sure any other divisions this bad. The NFC's not quite as bad. They still got the Dolphins and Bills. Yeah, this is another terrible game. I don't know. This is kind of a toss up. I'm gonna go with the Falcons. I don't know, by like a field goal though. It's gonna be just a silly, stupid game. Either team could win. They're both bad enough to beat each other. But I'm gonna go Falcons. I'll go the home team here by a field goal.
This is the battle for the South crown, so it could go either way. Falcons could play well. Ritter, get Bijan the ball. Mike Evans ties with Jerry Rice for 10 consecutive seasons over 1,000 yards. Is he a Hall of Famer? The Super Bowl, who knows? But I'll take the Falcons in this one.
I'm gonna take the Bucks. They're gonna win by 3. I think Baker's got something. Hopefully.
I don't know.
Falcons in a field goal battle because I got them winning the division. And that's all I got in this game, too.
Yeah, there's really not much to say here.
Couple bad teams playing each other. Ooh.
All right, next noon game is another divisional rivalry. They played, I think, 3 weeks ago. The Detroit Lions at the Chicago Bears.
Picking the Bears here, boys. Justin Fields. Detroit's terrible against the running quarterbacks. They're gonna pull it off. So that's Lions defense not good. And the Bears should have won that first game. And they're gonna pull it off at home. So yep. Lions need to come back. It's gonna be high scoring. High scoring game for this one. Justin Fields, though, they finally win. They don't blow their big lead. Well, they blow apart. They get up to a big lead. They blow some of it, but not all of it this time. We're going Bears by a field goal. Fields with 79 yards rushing.
Yeah, the Lions went off to a quick start last week and then just almost gave it up to the Saints in the end. But yeah, the Lions defense is just horrendous. And they can't really stop Justin Fields at all in the past. But I'm gonna go. And Lions something to play. Bears are kind of just playing for the future. If Fields is the guy, I mean, this is the game for Fields. So I'm taking Chicago.
I got the Lions by 14. I mean, you guys. I mean, there's no way the freaking Bears are winning this game. They suck. Got the Lions. They're gonna play their hearts out. Yeah, they're winning this by 14. Big game. Big
Nope. They happening.
game.
I'm going to go Bears, too. Lions historically have sucked at Chicago.
Yeah.
But
A lot of
I
weird
still got-
things happen when you play the Bears.
I still got the Lions winning the division.
Not happening. They're
Not
losing
happening.
out.
The
They're losing
Lions-
out.
they're
Lions are
not.
losing out.
That would suck for
Bears.
them if that happened.
Losing to the Bears, losing to the Broncos, losing to the Vikings, losing to Dallas, losing to the Vikings. We know it. It's all can be seen so clearly.
All right, another next noon game is another NFC South division rivalry.
Oh, great.
These two teams played back in week 2. It is the dead in the water. Where are we going, Carolina Panthers, against the very mediocre New Orleans Saints at the Superdome.
Yeah. Yeah, Saints aren't good, but they're a lot better than the Panthers, and they're at home, and they will beat the Carolina Panthers. But it won't be like they're not gonna stop them. New Orleans just really don't stop much people. But I think New Orleans wins this one by like 8 at home, fairly comfortably. That's what I would say. I don't know. Panthers could upset them because who knows what you get from the Saints. Plus, I don't know. Is Jameis starting? Is Crab Leg starting this week?
Yep.
Yeah. So okay, maybe I'm gonna say Saints only win by a field goal then, because Jameis will throw like 3 interceptions and keep the Panthers in it. So
Yeah, like what Travis said, the Saints are either going to win or lose depending on what Winston does. So, yeah, I'll take the Saints.
I got the Saints by 7. I mean, both these teams suck. I don't know what else there is to say about this game.
Saints by 13, and it's going to be a boring game. Panthers have nothing to play for. They don't even have to play for a draft pick. And that's all I got.
Panthers don't even have their draft pick.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see. Next noon game is the Travis's second favorite team, the red hot Houston Texans,
Hi.
against the dead in the water New York Jets.
Yeah, my Texans, man, they're challenging. They're gonna win that AFC South. Everyone's dying in the AFC South, so they're coming. They're coming for it. Lawrence out. I think they're 1 game back from the Jags for the AFC South right now. So yeah, Houston's gonna win this one. They're gonna boat race the New York Jets. CJ Stroud, unstoppable. Jets defense cannot stop him. He's too good. He's too damn good. And Houston wins this one by 16 over the Jets and whoever the heck they're going to start this week. Are they bringing Zach Wilson back?
Yeah.
Stifler's back.
Yeah, I figure. I mean, it took me like watching the whatever the heck that other guy's name is about. It took me watching him about 3 plays to be like, Stifler's terrible, but he's better than this guy. So, well, I don't even remember his name. Nobody cares. No.
Tim Boyle.
Yeah, whatever. Tim Pool.
They cut him.
Yeah, they caught him.
Oh, did they? Yeah, he was awful.
In peace.
R.I.P. Sorry, bro. You can't throw a football.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably I'm taking Houston over the Jets. Yeah, Stifler is just how many more chances this guy gonna get here? And I mean, they're just waiting for Aaron, and I don't even think he should come back. Even if he does get cleared, I don't think he will. Yeah, no point.
Yeah, the Texans are gonna win this game. I mean, I got no faith in the Jets. That organization's a mess right now. I think the Texans win by like 10 plus points.
Yeah, I'm going to go Texans by 15, 16 points kind of thing. CJ Stroud, Rookie of the Year, MVP caliber season. Nobody thought the Texans would win 5 games this year, but the experts, including Stephen A, were wrong.
Yeah.
The Jets, they were kind of hot earlier in the year with their defense, but you got to have an offense too in the league to win games, and they just don't have one. And if they lose one more game, they'll be 4-9. And what's the point of bringing Rodgers back?
And it's no difference between like 4 or 5 wins and like 6 or 7 wins.
Mm-hmm. And then the last noon game on Sunday is Tim's Rams against the Ravens at M&T Bank in Baltimore.
Yep. This is Baltimore winning in a blowout. So Rams are not good when they play good teams. Let's be honest here. And Rams defense is not very good. I mean, they let Joe Flacco throw 2 touchdowns, and he was in a nursing home 2 weeks before that. So yeah, this is Baltimore. They're gonna trounce the Rams. It's not they're not gonna trounce them, but they are gonna win by like pretty heavily. I think they win by 17 at home. Rams cross country out of Nooner. No, yep. Not enough Puka in this game. There won't be enough Puka to win.
Actually, I think the Rams have one of the better defenses.
Only when they play the Cardinals.
And I heard they picked up a Packer legend on the practice squad. All-time leading scorer Mason Crosby could be on the kicker for them this weekend. So, yeah, we desperately need a good, decent kicker. But I got faith in McVay. He'll get the guys ready. Stafford's been lights out, but it's Baltimore. Gosh, they're tough at home. So, and I'll take Baltimore. Just I did the better team.
Crosby ain't a good kicker. Been better off sticking with Maher.
Yeah, I got the Ravens winning this in a blowout by like 14 plus. Sorry, Tim. Your Rams just aren't that good this year.
Only a half game out of the playoffs behind you.
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
If this game was in LA, it'd be more competitive, but Rams going cross country to Baltimore. I got the Ravens. Lamar Jackson's gonna have an okay game. I think they're gonna run the ball a lot, and yeah, Ravens win by 11, kind of thing. And Puka, touchdown, Tutu Atwell.
Yeah. Puka never gets
All
some
right,
TDs.
moving to the 3 o'clock games. The first one is a divisional rivalry. First time they've played each other. The best head coach ever in NFL history, Sean Payton, which I've been told all year, still waiting to
Bubble
happen,
eyes.
versus the best defensive coordinator, in his own words, Brandon Staley and the LA Chargers in Los Angeles.
Yeah, I mean, them Chargers held that high scoring Patriots offense to 0 points last week. To 0. This is man, neither of these teams are that good. Oh, Denver's playing better. I'm gonna go Denver, upset the Chargers. Hopefully Brandon Staley gets fired after this game. Denver wins by 4 points in LA. A little bit better defense than the Chargers. I don't know. Cortland Sutton will get a random touchdown. Basically, that's every Denver game the last like 6 weeks is Russ just chucks a ball to Cortland Sutton and he comes down with a random touchdown in between 2 defenders. So that'll happen and they win. So that's my pick.
Yeah, I'm going to take Broncos in this one. I think the Chargers will throw this game late in the end. Herbert's kind of taking a step back this season. So Sean Payton.
Butthole eyes, we call him. It's the nickname in Viking land.
Yeah, I've got the Broncos upset by 3. It's gonna be a close game, but I think the Broncos bounce back.
I got the Chargers winning this one. They're gonna split. They play again like 2 weeks. Don't know how that works with the scheduling, but yeah, I got the Chargers winning this one. And Broncos country, let's ride, will be crying, but Bronco fan will say, "Oh, we're still gonna win the Super Bowl." Sure. Okay.
Two teams I could care less
And
about.
Staley saves his job once again.
Once again, he's done. I
But
think
he
we all know he's
this
done at the end
year.
of the year, right?
Mhm.
Like
Yeah, he's
it's
gone.
like a 99.99% that he's fired. So
All right. The next 3 o'clock game is another divisional rivalry. These two teams played Thanksgiving night and they're playing again. It's the NFL schedule. Kind of weird.
Mhm.
Seahawks at the 49ers.
yep. 49ers are good. They had me worried for the first couple drives there in the Eagles game, and then they turned it on. Seattle is I don't know. Seattle's an okay team that sometimes comes to play, but doesn't really all the time. Gino can be good and can be bad, but against the Niners, I think he's going to be one of those bad Gino games. Not a good Gino game. Not like the Dallas game where it was pretty good Gino till the end. So we're gonna go with the Niners with a little butt whooping on Seattle at home. Niners gonna win this one by 20. 20 pointer. We're gonna go 37-17.
Yeah, I'm taking the 49ers as well. Brock Purdy's probably going to be, once again, either the best or top three candidates to win MVP. So, yeah, Seattle's just really falling off the wagon here late. So,
I mean, the 49ers, Brock Purdy's balling out. I mean, that guy threw 4 touchdown passes last week, silenced the Eagles. Yeah, that the 49ers on all cylinders when they're firing. I don't think there's a team in the NFL that can stop them. I don't care who you are. I think the 49ers just put a beat down on this. 21 plus points. Brock Purdy cements his reason for being the MVP this year. And then they'll go on and win the Super Bowl. It's happening.
They're the best team.
Yeah. I mean, they're the best team from top to bottom, hands down. I don't know a team better than them.
This one, but there's only one.
Yeah, okay.
And they beat those Niners. So that makes us better.
Okay.
That's how it works.
That's
That's just how this works.
Yeah, 49ers, they're going to sweep the Seahawks, and the Seahawks will be crying. And that means the Seahawks will have got swept by the Seahawks. The Seahawks will have got swept by the 49ers and the Rams, and it'll be very hard to get into the playoffs. And the Seahawks might have to retool their team next year if that happens. But yeah, 49ers. All right, next 3 o'clock game is the very up and down Buffalo Bills
Yeah,
versus
the same.
the team that should have won the last 20 Super Bowls according to Chris Collinsworth, the Kansas City Chiefs at Arrowhead.
Yeah, Kansas City Chiefs also very up and down this year. So Chiefs just do not have anybody they can throw the ball to outside of Kelsey. That is their biggest problem. Is Mahomes don't trust any of them, and they all let him down. They all drop balls everywhere, and then Mahomes starts making stupid decisions. And I got a feeling Buffalo's gonna come in and win this one. It's gonna get one of those good Josh Allen days. On paper, I think Buffalo is the better team. Buffalo just has a problem with shooting themselves in the foot every game. And this will be one they just don't do it. So this will be only one turnover for Josh Allen this week. As long as he doesn't throw three fumble interceptions, they win. They win. They win a shootout though in Arrowhead. Be a high scoring game. But they win by field goal. I'm going with it. Upset.
yeah, I think we really noticed how much Tyreek Hill definitely meant to this team. They have no deep option or reliable besides Kelsey, and everybody's clinging on to that now. So I like draft. I'm taking the Bills. Chiefs are really not playing well as of late. Mahomes is not looking at all like the best player in the world. So I'll take Bills in a close one.
Yeah, I got the Bills by 3 points. I think it's gonna be a good game. I really do.
Boy, Chris Collinsworth is going to be calling you guys.
He's got my number. I hope so. He hasn't called in a while.
Chiefs are going to win this game because the NFL loves the Chiefs. They're not going to lose 2 in a row.
They will.
They've
I mean,
done
if
it
they
before.
do, oh boy, it'll be the second most talked about thing this weekend, and we'll be coming to that very shortly. But first, before we get to that, one more 3 o'clock game.
Yeah. the one that
Travis
matters.
Vikings coming off a bye week
Yeah.
against the Raiders coming off a bye week
Yep.
in Viva Las Vegas.
Yeah. Vikings. Let's go. It don't matter who's quarterback. We're getting Justin Jefferson back. I'm pretty sure he's playing. All signs point to yes. Raiders are bad. The bad team, bad fan base, bad everyone. Everything about the Raiders sucks. The whole team sucks. It just stinks. Just a bunch of. This is going to be a beatdown. The Vikings are coming back on a mission after those 2 tough, stupid losses. God damn it, Josh Dobbs. And we're coming back. We're gonna show them we are the fluke. We are gonna win this division. We are gonna just win out. We're gonna win out. That's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna beat them up. So Vikings win by 19 points. Justin Jefferson,
Oh,
193 yards receiving.
Jeez, tearing up with Jaron Hall.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. I mean, this game is a toss up. Vikings. I don't know which kind of quarterback. If JJ's finally gonna be back, is he gonna be 100%? I mean, he'll be already dominating, but Raiders, we'll see. They're at home. I mean, they're not anything great besides, Devontae and Jacobs. If Jacobs is going, I don't know if the Vikings can stop him. But yeah, I think the Vikings, there's too much on offense. Raiders are kind of when they want to be. But yeah, I'll take the Vikings in a close one.
I've got the Raiders. I'm rooting for your Raiders because I need the Vikings to keep losing to qualify my Packers making it into the playoffs. Yeah, I got the Raiders by 7. Don't let me down, Raiders.
They will. They will.
I know.
Josh Jobs redemption game. He'll be on the shortest of short leashes, though.
Yeah, Raiders.
Oh,
You know,
get out of here, Will.
hey, I picked the Raiders to lose the last 2 games and they lost. Now they get back on the winning track.
Nope.
Yeah. It's in Vegas.
Yeah, it's track meet for us. Plus, there's going to be like 70% Vikings fans there.
It probably will be.
Yeah, there's like 9,000 different trips for this game in Minnesota. The entire damn state's going, I swear. It's like everyone and their mother has like a package for this game in Minnesota.
I think it's gonna be a high scoring game. I really do. It's gonna be high scoring.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like it'll be in the mid-30s. I guarantee it.
For the Vikings, the Raiders will be in the teens,
Hey now,
mid-teens. We're pretty good
but
on defense, Will.
if
Pretty good on
you
defense.
if you guys beat us, you're gonna give me so much crap, and I know it.
Exactly. Well deserved.
Looking forward to it.
Yep.
All right. And as I was saying before that game,
Mm-hmm.
the most talked about best game in the last 25 years, Nate. NFL game this Sunday night. According to Chris Collinsworth, Mike Tirico, Jason Garrett. Division rivalry, the number one rivalry in the NFL, according to Stephen A. Smith, Mike Greenberg. The list goes on and on and on. Philadelphia Eagles. Hey, Philly fan, are you sour? Against America's team, the Dallas Cowboys, in Big D.
Yep. Yeah, everyone's been waiting for this one. Let me tell you, I can't get enough of Philly Dallas. I'm going Dallas wins this one. It's at home. Philadelphia, the blueprint has been laid. Attack their linebacking core hard, and they're really weak there. I think Dallas will do that. Dallas defense is pretty good. Not quite as I don't think quite as good as Niners defense, but just a notch below them. So Philly will they'll score more than they will last week. It'll be a little closer game than the Niners game, but I'm still gonna go Dallas wins by like 10 in this game. So 3 brotherly shoves for Jalen.
They want to ban it.
Yeah, I think Dallas is going to take this one. It's going to be a worse game for the Eagles right now. They got blown out at home to the big old Brock, and yeah, Dallas, Dak Prescott. It's either between Dak or Purdy for MVP. So
I've got the Cowboys winning this by 3 points. It's going to be a good game. Yeah, and can we talk about how like dumb it is that Goodell wants to ban the tush push? Like, it's like just let them do it. I mean, it's the only team that can do it. It's not like it's. I mean, it's overpowered for the Eagles, but I don't think any other teams have been able to replicate it, to my knowledge.
Oh, there's been a couple. They're
Has
not as good as. Yeah, Jags are doing it with Lawrence, but they're not as good with it.
But yeah, no, Roger Goodell, you're an idiot if you ban this play. You're also an idiot in general. I mean, but the guy's a good businessman. Let's just be real. He's really like, I think he's almost not doubled, but he's really increased the NFL's revenue. But some of the things he's done over the years has been dumb, but I get it. It's a business, so it is what it is. But yeah, the Cowboys are winning this game.
I picked the Eagles to win the first one. Cowboys should have won that game, but I'm taking the Cowboys in this one. And if you are an average NFL fan and you watched that Packers Chiefs game last week, you thought the Cowboys and Eagles game was happening tomorrow night, but no, you had to wait a whole week because NBC just can't contain themselves over the Dallas Cowboys.
True.
And this is all we're going to talk about on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, probably Thursday.
Yeah.
And then they'll kind of forget about it for a couple of weeks.
Just talk about it during the Monday night games.
They probably will. Joe Buck will.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going Cowboys by 10. And the line is Cowboys by 3.5. Over under is 52. You betting?
Yeah, I probably will. Probably we'll be betting on Jake Ferguson over on his receiving yards. That's my tip.
Yep. And then for some odd reason, there's 2 Monday night games and they're on at the same time.
Yeah, so silly.
Who scheduled that?
Well, that's dumb.
Yeah, I don't know.
But everyone will be watching this one. The Titans and Tua, the Cheetah, and the Dolphins.
Oh yeah. And this is the game that's on ESPN instead of ABC though. But it's
Correct.
probably the better of the two games, even though the Miami's gonna win this one pretty handily. But the other game is kind of a dud. So we'll talk about later. But Miami's gonna butt race them. Tennessee, we saw what they did with the Colts giving up all them points, letting them come back. Tennessee's defense is not that good. This is in Miami. This is Miami shines against mediocre opponents at home. They will win by 21 points. All they will do is score touchdowns. It will be 49. Oh no, it'll be more than 20. It might be more than 20. It might be like 28 points. I don't know. It'll be like 42 to like something. It's gonna be a blowout. So
Yeah, Tua should take care of business in this game. Titans are kind of mediocre this year again.
yeah.
So
Gonna be the Dolphins by like 14 plus points. They're gonna just run all over them.
Cheetah, 2 touchdowns easily first half. Dolphins win easily.
And
And it's the first week in so many weeks I didn't pick the Titans.
Tyreek Hill.
whoa. Jeez.
Tyreek Hill, sleeper MVP candidate. Let's go.
But he won't win it because it's a receiver.
Yeah, but he's on pace for like
That's not me.
2,100 something
Good.
yards. He's on pace for what Jefferson was on pace for before he got hurt, like 2,100 plus yards. So if he does get to 2,100, he's got to break 2,000 to win an MVP. I think we all agree there. It's the
And
only
he's got to
way-
get close to at least over 16 touchdowns.
And then the other Monday night game on at the same time is the should have lost, according to Chris Collinsworth and Mike Tirico, Green Bay Packers. They said it, not me.
yeah.
Against the playoff bound, according to Michael Strahan, New York Giants.
Oh yeah. Packers are gonna win. I hate it, but Packers are gonna win because the Giants are just that bad. The bad team. Packers are a mediocre team. The mediocre teams should beat bad teams. So I'm gonna go Packers winning by pretty handedly. I'm gonna say they win by 13 over the Giants. So Jordan Love, I'm gonna need him to throw like 3 or 4 touchdowns this week. So he better do that.
Yeah, the Giants are kind of mediocre. Saquon's only got 1 touchdown on the season. So yeah, not really good when your best player doesn't score. Taking the Packers. Jordan Love really clicking now. So
Yeah, my Packers looking like one of the elite teams. And if you talk to Colin Cowherd, whatever the hell his name is, we're the number 10th ranked team in the NFL. If I looked at it correctly, they're gonna roll all over the Giants by like 20 plus points. Jordan Love's gonna throw 3 to probably 4 touchdown passes.
Good, I need it.
Help Travis out a little bit here. He's
Yeah.
balling. He's playing like an elite level quarterback. He's the future. I've been saying it all along. Glad I didn't give up on this guy. He's the future Hall of Famer. He's gonna take the Packers, not this year. They're not winning the Super Bowl this year. They're gonna run to the 49ers and get beat, but they're winning out. They're making the playoffs.
But no, they got a loss against the Vikings coming, so they can't win out.
My set's breaking. But yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah, they're gonna win this game handedly.
Yeah.
Well, if you watch that Sunday night game, if you watch that Sunday night game, the Packers should have lost. And if you watch Fox Sports, the Giants will make the playoffs. So I guess you got to pick the Giants.
That's right. I'm praying for it.
Yeah.
Shootout. A shootout is what I want where the Packers lose.
Giants are going to win this game. And Sean Payton is going to win the head coach of the year for the next 20 years. If you watch Fox Sports and ESPN. LOL Packers by 9.
By 9.
And the Giants should start Tyrod, but they're going to stick with Danny DeVito.
Oh yeah.
And you're right, Tim. Saquon only has 1 rushing touchdown, but he has 4 receiving.
Ryan Daboll does not want his job next year.
I still don't know if he got coach of the year.
Me neither. KOC got
Saquon.
robbed. KOC got robbed.
The Giants won't win another game this year. They got Packers, Saints, Eagles twice, and the Rams.
They'll beat the Rams. It's at home. They might beat the Saints. They might beat the Saints if Crab Legs is still playing.
The Saints fans want crab legs. They're done with Derek Carr.
Carr's not good, but he's
But
better than Crab
If it
Legs.
was Saints fans, they would start Taysom Hill,
Yeah.
who can't
should
throw the
start.
ball.
I don't need to throw the ball.
Carr just can't stay healthy. That's his own problem.
Yeah,
Taking too much of a beating.
The Saints just do quarterback runs every play.
exactly. Taysom can throw screen passes to Kamara.
2-yard pass. I can do
Exactly. Yeah,
that.
go in there. And
Tell you what, Saints, just drop all your quarterbacks and sign the 4 of us. You get 4 quarterbacks for the price of
4 quarterbacks for the price of 1.
Sign me up.
It's a foolproof strategy.
And one of us, and one
That's
of
how
us,
you win the NFC South, baby.
one of us will play every quarter, but you don't know which one's going to play.
Exactly. The other team can't prep for that.
Yeah.
It's an opposing defense's nightmare.
One game, it'll be Nate in the first quarter, Tim in the second quarter, me in the third quarter, Travis in the fourth quarter, and then we'll switch it up next game. They won't know what's going to
No, I lead all the fourth quarter comebacks.
Fourth quarterback. Call us up, Saints.
Yep. I'll throw it to Olave. We got a rapport.
Well, we made it. We made it
Yeah.
through.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
maybe. Might die yet. It's possible.
Stuck around.
Attack.
Oh, Travis is dead.
I'm dead. I didn't make it.
And if you stuck around for this long, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you.